Welcome all to the release of the HawkVal extension and camera app. Going to explain what it is. We'll go to the site just to have a little look. Know what it's worth before you buy. So we've got two tools. One we're going to go through on this video, and the other one is just you open the camera app, you sign in, you can go anywhere, car boots, flea markets, your house, take a picture of an item within 3 to 4 seconds. It will tell you how much it's worth, or big bundles of stuff. It can identify and give you valuations of what that item is worth. But today we're just going to have a little look at the extension, which will be released to the Google Store imminently, hopefully before you get the video. Just to explain first, so we got an average less than 5 seconds. If you've got 20, 30 items, maybe take it a little bit longer, but you will get a valuation. Little caveat, obviously the valuation hopefully will be accurate. We're optimizing all the time, and the pricing should be pretty good. And there's lots of categories to choose from, including a general category. If you're really rushing or you're moving around, you don't want to select what it is. The idea is value item, you want to purchase it, right? You want to make money, you want to get a good deal, anything really. If you're a business, you're looking for inventory, you're out and about, and you don't really know. It saves you having to sort of manually take photos and upload and go through different sites and all sorts of stuff. Just an app, click the button, done. Any item, anything at all, two products, extension and camera. There is a credit plan. It's literally 5p, 5 cent a picture, and that really just covers the AI operating cost. We're not trying to make any money out of it as such. We're just trying to make sure that we cover the AI costs. So you'll add the extension in the Chrome store to your browser, and you can use this camera app. So we're just going to move to have a quick look. We're going to test this out on Facebook Marketplace, and we're just going to see how the tool works. The idea is the tool can value. So let's have a little look here, for example. We have a Mega Drive, we have some controllers, we have some games. You're like, whoa, what's that worth? He wants 100. So you grab your extension. I've already got it done, but I'm going to just quickly close that. You have the extension. You can continue with Google, you can sign up, you can sign in, and it should remember if you were in recently, i.e. in the same browser session, or you might just have to click login again. Tell you your credits. Categories. If you can pick the category, pick the category. So if you're on a live auction online, you might have a category that they are selecting or things you're interested in. So select the category because it narrows down the prompting for the AI. So the AI will be more accurate if you're prompting, but you do have a general bundle if you just want to take a picture. And if you're watching live auctions online, they probably sell a lot of junk. AI probably wouldn't be much good at that. It's not going to identify some Temu cheap unbranded products. It'll probably just give you a pretty low valuation, and it's not something it's going to give you a good value on. But in this case, we know we're looking at retro things. We're just going to start the session. You see that box disappears. We now have the session. We can move that around, put it on the browser where we want, and then we can scan. Or now it knows based on what we're telling it, right? What we've told it in the back end, what to do when it sees these things. So we take that picture. And now you're talking a few seconds because it's got a few items on the screen here. So we've got the Mega Drive and the 6 games. So it might be slightly over 5 seconds. Here you go. We've got a valuation. Looks pretty detailed, I would say so. You click it, it'll open eBay. You may not see that because I don't have the additional page granted for this video, but you can actually click it. It'll go to eBay sold listings. You can double check before you make your decision. You could do that very quickly through live auctions, or if you're on something like Facebook Marketplace here, and I'm seeing 101, he's valuing at 100. It's pretty close to the value, almost identical to the value. So to me, it's just a normal purchase. Nothing special. And you can do that with anything. So you might have some Pokemon cards here. You might have a desktop here, or a dartboard over here, right? If you really wanted to. And then you might have some other random stuff like this over here, and some memory, etc. All of this will work. Pick the category. Let's go to the key ones here, the auctions. Because the auctions, as I say, a lot of these auctions are selling, let's just say, not the best stuff, right? So don't get caught in a trap when you're trying to buy from these auction sites that they're all selling top of the range gear. They're probably not. So we're going to look at a gaming because gaming is pretty much the forte. Is this the first one I started with? But that doesn't mean it doesn't work with anything else. You've got tools, you've got electronics, you've got all sorts, right? What we're going to do is we're going to wait for the next listing to come up. And these listings are probably running in 10, 20 seconds. Really depends how long the guy or girl is running it for. And then we're going to value sort of the next item that comes up. This is an interesting item. No idea what this is. As long as we can get a good picture of it, there you go. That's a pretty good picture. As soon as it stops, we're going to take the picture. And for some reason, the video just stopped. We're just going to restart this trigger. I think it's because I moved browser a moment ago. And we're going to run. This is going to look at that and say, well, how much is that worth? What is it? There you go. GameStar Power Station for Game Boy Advance. Is it true? It's true. 15. You can click. You can go to eBay. I won't do it because it might log me out the extension. We have our value. He's pricing it 35. I mean, probably seems a little bit high, and nobody's going to buy it. I'm not going to buy it. The tool has told me not to, basically. And that is the power of this tool. This tool here, almost instantly giving you the knowledge to either investigate further, make a, quick purchase, or do not make a purchase. And as I was just, hinting at a moment ago, we go back to the actual HawkVal, there's the second element. So if you come to this site on your phone, you can install the PWA, right? So if you don't know what it is, in the browser, you'll see a little installation button, install DealHawk. HQ, automated eval scanner. Not sure why it's saying that. That's the other site. But anyway, yeah, it'll install the camera PWA. You can click this, it'll open the camera. You can walk around, take pictures, and it values items. I think this is a pretty powerful tool, and I hope you find it useful. We do have our sister site, which is the eBay alert scanning solution, which also has many different tools within it. It's not a camera app or an extension. That's why the difference between the two. One is pure eBay alert scanning, and one is about tools on the move or live auction tools, tools that are not looking at eBay, they're looking at whatever you're looking at. And that's the difference between HawkVal and what you might see as the DealHawk HQ. You can use both and see what you like, but hopefully you'll find it useful. Make sure to send any feedback that you might have, and send it to contact@dealhawkhq.com, and we will I'll look into it. We're improving all the time, so we're looking at the feedback from our users. Thanks for watching.